They got the Raptors. You know, the Raptors they've been kind of struggling a little bit themselves, man. They've been struggling to establish some type of defensive identity too. So, you know, maybe it'll be another high-point game. Because we sure in the hell can't play no damn defense. You know, we got Kyle Lowry over there, you know, Ross and DeRozan. And DeRozan a high flyer.
Right, and I'm wondering, too, are we getting somebody back or are we still going to be short-handed?
From the way it looks in the report, we still going to be short-handed. Wade, his wrist has been bothering him. Zipser got the ankle. You know, it was some upset to him I started to see. Yeah, so that's kind of fucked up that he, you know, suffering an ankle injury. Jimmy, you know, his heel is bothering him, but Jimmy's been saying that if he, you know, feel good, he's gonna dress up, you know, or not. And Hoiberg already said it's day to day. And Mirotic, his back, you know, he's been having back spasms, so you know that could be a game time decision too. So going into the All-Star break, what you think? You think rest these players for this week, and then, you know, after All-Star break, you know, put it together for the second run of the season? What you think?
They say it depends on what they got brewing up with these trade deadlines coming up after the All-Star too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Oakley thing later on
and see if that's what they are on right now. Because, I mean, it's one thing to get the players rested up after the All-Star game and then have that second half trying to get a better outcome than you did in the first half of the season.
Right.
It's another one when you got plans on trading somebody or doing something like that.
Right.
And just be like, well, we got to sit them down anyway because we got to be healthy enough for the trade to go through. So let's see what's going to happen.
Well, you know, like I mentioned, we're going to talk about the Oakley later on. We're going to get some more details and everything else about that whole trade. But the Bulls need to find a rotation. You need to find a rotation of players that you're going to stick with, that's going to produce and give you night in, night out, hard-nosed defense and good, smart offensive plays. That's what you're struggling with. I think you're just throwing players out there, and then it's just the hot man or the hot unit that stays out there. But you know, that hot unit, sometimes you have to rotate pieces into that hot unit. You get what I'm saying? To understand the type of nucleus of players that you have.
Well, damn, it's been, at least about 50 games, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I don't understand what the hell is going on.
Like we said before, a lot of other former podcasts or passive podcasts, he has no idea on how to set up a rotation. We're talking about Hoiberg here.
Most definitely.
It's like he's totally lost. And you think somebody like them, Boylan or something, who's an assistant coach, I don't know, I told you, Randy Brown and Pete Myers. I mean, I never really seen them as being helpful like that. But somebody's got to step up and do something and make some kind of adjustment. Because this is getting ridiculous.
It's got to happen soon, man, because you can't, like you mentioned, man, you just got blown out by the last place teams in the West. I don't even know what to add on to that to make it even sound better, man. It just sounds worse and worse every time I think about it.
Because it is. Just like you just said, man, the words worse than the West. But blowout. Both teams blew you out.
Both. Not one, not two. No, I said, yeah, but two. Both blew you out. And Hoiberg, you know, I'm just going to stop talking about this dude. Because it's just pointless, man, to sit back and just watch your team just get destroyed and you just call a timeout and grab a clipboard, you know, and just seem like you just don't talk about nothing or the players not responding to you, man. It's like, why can't front office see this? Now they are safe.
Why does Michael Reinsdorf say they safe? You just mentioned something about what's going on with Hoiberg. These idiots, Paxson and Garment. See, he got Gar Foreman. they're safe for making a pick of a coach like this who's disastrous.
I think Smokey D woke up now.
I mean, really. And then you get it in the Sun Times and saying they safe for another year.
Yeah. I mean, you have to question incompetence sometimes of these people and the decisions that they make. Sometimes you got to think about, just because you look at people and say, you look at them, yeah, they successful, they make the right decisions in life. No, actually they don't. Some people are just lucky.
I mean, damn, man, you see Brown coming out the faucet, all still safe to drink that water. It is?
Yeah, it got a lot of fiber in it. That's why it's brown.
Yeah, but everybody throwing up around here,
Right, that's
they'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll be okay. It'll just last for a little bit. I mean, so I don't know, man. Like I say, tonight, I just hope that we get a better showing. They're struggling. Toronto is. They watched a 16-point fourth quarter lead disappear against the Pistons the other night. So, and they lost 1-2 to 101. So, like I said, they struggling defensively too, man. So, maybe if we do get Butler back tonight, that'll be added points. We missing, to be honest, his 20 to 30 points a game.
Then you missing his defense too.
Yeah.
His IQ, as you always mention about these players.
Mm-hmm.
And just to see the floor, and just, man, to turn the game around.
Mm-hmm. So, maybe we get a better performance out of Taj and everybody else. It's time to rally together and just play ball, fellas. Just get it in order, man.
I ain't asked you this neither, what's your critique about Taj this whole season? The first time being the starter and everything like that.
I mean, Taj is Taj. If you looking for Taj to be this breakout superstar power forward, yeah. That's just not his. It's not his pedigree. It's not his pedigree. You get what I'm saying? Taj is Taj. Taj is gonna be your 15 and 10, 20 and 10 some nights. You get what I'm saying? Taj is your perfect power forward you would want to have, on this championship team that you're trying to build, because he gives you the small intangibles. The hustle, the hard work. The putbacks, the offensive rebounds, all that. So he's a key piece to what you're trying to build. You can't just say, okay, this one player, I'm going to build around him, and he's going to be our key to take it off. No, you have to have all keys, because to make an engine run, it's not just putting gas in the car, right?
No, it's not.
So if you building, you have to keep Taj, because Taj he's the type of power forward that you need in order to make a run in the championship, to do the small things. Look what Tristan Thompson, you get what I'm saying? Not to compare them to, because Taj is very much well put together offensively than Tristan Thompson, but the small intangible that he does is no different from what Taj did. And look what happened. He changed games sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. It's just sometimes I feel that at times like this, though, you're short-handed when you got the superstars, then maybe he could just increase it a little bit. I ain't putting none of this on him, not whatsoever.
Nah, you can't. He's gonna go out and do his job. That's one thing about Taj. He's gonna go out and do his job. So, and I'm quite sure he's frustrated, because it was times Taj overexerted himself when Noah was here. You get what I'm saying? So he can only take so much, man. But I can guarantee you, if the ball was rolling and his wheel and his machine was well oiled, you would see a different Taj. You get what I'm saying? He's also, he goes off momentum too.
No, you see him here next year, or you see him trying to go somewhere else?
I hope to see him here next year.
I mean, I do too, but do you think in his mind he's like, okay, maybe if I go to this team that...
I mean, over the summer, I'm quite sure every player think about their legacy and where they want to be. Do I want to, write my name in the books, or do I just want to play basketball? That's one thing I think we get things misconstrued when players jump to other teams, even though I don't like the team and nothing, but I kind of understand. Where do you want to write your name at in the books? Where do you want to leave your legacy? You get what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure that's what Ty's going to think about over the summer. You know, can he write his legacy here, or can he write it somewhere else? That depends on him and his biological clock in his mind to see if his brain is, not his brain, but see if his body is still able to move, you know, the way it used to. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know. I would love to see him. I would love to see him retire, just like I would have loved to see Noah and Rose retire as a Bull. But business is business. You get what I'm saying? You can't take it personal.
Yeah, that's true. But some of these moves like that, you're asking like, okay, y'all made these moves, get rid of Rose and Noah.
Right.
What's the improvement?
Well, you did improve a little bit with Lopez. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said before, I wish he had Noah's passing, but he's a nice, you know, building stone, a building block. You get what I'm saying? How many solid footers, 7-footers? You know, in Chicago we call 7-footers footers. How many footers, you know, is that offensively inclined? That's in the league right now. Your average center is 6'10".
I will say that his brother's kind of better.
Yeah, his brother's way better. Brook is way better. Brook is way better. But outside of him, you know, 7 feet above, who else?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And I think we do have Rondo, but if we had a solid point guard, though, he definitely would get more a better position, and somebody be feeding him the ball and make him better, you know.
Yeah.
But,
it's shit. You know, just like I say, man, I hope, man, Butler, you say if you could suit up, I feel like I can do that. You'll play. That's what you told reporters, man. I'm saying is don't press the issue. You know, if the heel bothering you, man, don't press it, because it is another half of the season we're gonna need you for. You know, and the Bulls are not out the playoffs, so you know, if you can go and you feel good, you can make an impact, play tonight. If you can't, sit your ass down, man. Just chill. I'm getting a little music. Got Puff Daddy. Yeah, featuring Twister. Is this the end? Bring your A-Game Sport Talk Radio. Me and the homie Smokey D down here in the Player Cave. Gonna be backing y'all in a minute. Y'all be cool.
Mama told me one day it was gonna happen, but she never told me when. She told me it would happen when I was much older. Wish it would have happened then. Mama told me one day it was gonna happen, but she never told me when. She told me it would happen when I was much older. Wish it would have happened then.
Sometimes I be waking up at high noon saying, why me, Lord? Folks thinking I'ma die soon, I just tell them keep seeking. But when they sleeping, I be concealed up in my room, knowing that it could happen. I'm just trying to maintain because the future is untold. Till the static unfolds, if the good die young, please die, let a bad boy die old. Do you think I wanna lie cold? Or better yet, have any shots come close to the head? Shirt soaked till it's red, the most that was said was that my homies had a toast to the dead. Do I need to pack a vest for stress so I can rest? Cause even though I'm blessed in my flesh, it all came down to a test. A motherfucker wanna go and put a tattoo on my chest. Now I'm caught up in the mix and I can't do shit, but still I can't ride with the program. Fearing no man hit the corridor, let the door slam. It's a blessing that he has slow hands, but he's still right behind me. All these heartless fools are steady coming after my pee. So many phony niggas love and hate Sean. So many shady niggas coming after my cheese. Is it my calling for losing? Or we all for the choosing? Or is it all in confusion? Better yet, all in illusion. Shots rang through the hall, bullets cruising for bruising. Don't let this heartless bastard take my life away. I don't wanna conceive taking his either. Dipped into the back and took a breather. Heard steps steady getting closer with the bullet skeezer. Gotta do something. I ain't scared to go, but yet my heart is steady pumping for something. I refuse to be the one that he's dumping. Gotta get away before the tech start gunning. Body start jumping. Wrecking my brain up to try to understand and withstand. Is it cause I'm a rich man? Or is he trying to put a brother down in the dirt like quicksand? But no matter what the reason, I don't wanna stop breathing. There's dreams to fulfill still. Can't compete with the still kill. Face to face with the enemy who still grill. Forgive me for the pain I've caused and the sins I committed. Even though I'm not hoping to go, I wish someone would open the door. This man's holding the trigger and his fingers said he choking it slow. Is this the end?
Mama told me one day it was gonna happen, but she never told me when.